Podcast is intended for mature audiences. The views and opinions expressed are those of the panelists and do not reflect in any way those of the podcast partners, sponsors, or affiliates. Enjoy.
Hi, this is Michael Buffer, and you're listening to the Voice of the People. Let's get ready for Boxing Voice.
Every day I'm hustling, 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 hustling. Every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day I'm hustling, every day.
Vegas, baby, Vegas!
Las Vegas, Nevada. Are you ready? TheBoxingVoice.com. Welcome to Las Vegas, baby. We taking over.
Ness Heyman.
Mr. Vegas, you are Mr. Las Vegas.
I get in every fucking shit. They want me there.
TBV presents a ring walk with Danny.
Ring Walk Danny.
Daniel.
Owen Bama, only in America.
Because I fight for the people. I go for you and you and you, all these beautiful kids is here.
We turn the TBV into the Hot 9-7 of boxing.
Keep talking from Vegas.
You already know if it's a big fight, I'm pulling up. Chicago, we in here.
Man.
From the cotton fields of Alabama to the casinos of Las Vegas. Mama, I made it.
We up early, baby. The grind don't stop. Gilly the Kid ain't gonna be the only one around here doing big shit.
You are now locked into the Boxing Voice live from Las Vegas with Nesta Gibbs and Ring Walk Danny. This message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
What up, what up, what up? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of the Boxing Voice Radio. It is June 30th. We're closing out another fantastic month, and we're here to discuss Joyce taking on Christian Hammer and all this weekend's fights. We'll be touching on, preview, and predicting. Plus, we have 3 live guests. Former world champ Bones Adams, current champion Mark Magsayo.
He's a Zoom guest, champ.
I didn't say anything other than we have 3 guests.
You said live. I mean,
He is live.
It will be live.
You see this guy's energy
But
every day?
not
This is how he likes
live
starting
in
his show.
person.
It's your champ. It's Zoom. It will be live. Like, come on, you gonna interrupt me to have shit energy? Come on. So anyway,
Good
we
morning.
also
How you feeling, champ? Here, have some Red Bulls.
It's an afternoon.
Have
here.
some Red Bulls.
We're also gonna have.
They say they give you wings.
We're also gonna have powerhouse influencer Blue Blood from Blue Blood Sports right here on YouTube. So yeah, man. Danny, what's up? How was your break? We never really took one, but
Yeah, you know, we don't take breaks around here. No, it was cool. You know, was able to hit up a couple gyms. Was able to
we did go to the gym.
handle some work, you know. Another day.
Yo, it sucked that we missed Nico.
I know, man. I know.
I thought he was gonna be there. If you're joining us,
Make sure to subscribe because we really fucking close to 150,000 subscribers.
Well, actually, make sure to also go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Since it's, you know, you might as well hit it up while you're jumping in, so it's not something you have to go back and do. But yeah, how close are we, Danny?
2.
To what? 200 left?
Oh, we are currently. Let me see. We are 420 away.
Okay. I mean, we got past the halfway mark. That means we at 149,005.
Yeah,
and some change.
We at 149,580.
580. So we almost there.
Yeah, we need 420 subscribers.
God damn, that Jack Daniels hot. That's strong. That shit got my whole.
I missed the Jack Daniels train.
That shit got the whole.
Damn.
It's like right here. It's all warm in here. It's warm and fuzzy. Yo, Coach Bones Adams told me, he's like, yo, that ain't Black Label. I'm like, man, it's the same shit. God damn, it's hot.
Like the dragon. People who drink $800 whiskey. It's like you can get drunk on $20 whiskey. What you want?
Ooh. Somebody went ahead and unsubscribed. Now we at 79. You see how terrible these people are sometimes?
Fucking haters.
But let's jump into it, man. We're going to get Bones Adams here in about 2 minutes. And we will be discussing the card that's taking place in Australia. Joel Camilleri, he's on the undercard of the Mairis Briedis defending his IBF cruiserweight title. This is a possible opponent for Laurence Titter.
Correct.
I'm hearing strong rumors. I don't know. Have you heard it? Because we got different sources. I forgot to share this. Badu Jack.
Yeah.
But I'm also hearing that it was turned down. Let me go to that. Let me go to that. Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah, I hear that.
I love.
Who turned it down, Badu?
Well, you got to help me make sense of it. Hold on.
Okay. But yeah, we will have former world champ, current world-class trainer, Bones Adams in the hot seat in a matter of moments. Looks like we ready. Dun 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 dun.
Back to
the bone beat. Back to the bone. Back to the bone.
I don't remember that one. No, hold on.
Nah, what up, Bones?
How you guys doing today?
We're good, man. Just want to say first and foremost, thank you for receiving us with open arms over at your gym and allowing us to witness, the tutelage you're passing down to your fighters and the great work that goes on in there, whether that be motivational, physical, and sparring and in training, or
the magic. We've witnessed magic in that gym.
Okay. He said magic.
Soon to be, yeah, soon to be.
Well, no, I was talking about my mans with the chairs.
Oh, true. Ruslan.
Hey, that's not magic. That's
strength.
That's strength. That's talent. It takes a talent to do what he does.
Shout out to Ruslan.
So, you're a big boxing enthusiast. We've had you on here once, but we felt like we had to get you back on because you like to give a lot of takes, not only on fights but just boxing itself. Like we had a conversation about headgear.
Correct.
We've had conversations about.
See, everybody assume how does that protect you more? I told you guys I'll have anybody put a headgear on. It does not protect you. Force is force, and when you got a headgear as tight as it is on your head, and you're hitting something, it stops headbutts. That's the main thing and the only reason. I mean, you got a little strap here. How's it gonna help your chin? Doesn't help you. You know what I'm saying? It helps from the cuts and getting beat up, elbows and stuff.
I don't know that I've but you can't hear yourself?
No,
he don't want to hear himself.
Bones, what the fuck you talking about?
Nah, I don't know. I don't know that I can remember far back enough to when I've been hit without headgear. Like it's just I've always had headgear on, and unless I was like super, like in the teens, I just don't. I feel like I need it. I would be afraid.
This is more common sense. I mean, just take your hand and put it up there and hit. It's the same. It'd be different a little bit of the way, but mainly the force is going to be there. I mean, if you have 60 miles an hour hitting you, it's going to hit you. You know what I'm saying? So it's going to be there.
So what about the fact that people spar like in 16-ounce gloves?
Right. Those are good. That's good.
Why?
It's good because you want protection of even bigger if possible. You know what I'm saying? 18 or 20
But protection how? On the hands or?
No. For the other fighters, I mean for everybody. The more padding you got, the more protection. A lot of people.
But that's still more weight, though.
A lot of people think it is the fights who messes the fighters up, and honestly, it's the sparring. You spar almost, just say three times a week, and some spar almost every day. So that's what tears your body up, hurts you, and it just the more protection there, the more padding, the more protection that you have, the better off you are. and the bigger the glove is more padding and thicker padding, so therefore less trauma for the head. The thinner the gloves, the more force is going to be into the punch.
So, what size would you recommend?
I never used anything under a 16 ever in my life, and I was a small guy, 18, 22, 26 pounder. These guys nowadays, they won't come in with 12 ounce, it's probably 14s, and I'm like, man, I just can't see it. Like, I just don't get it. And also, another thing too, if I could throw 100 punches with the 16 ounce gloves on, what can I do with 8 ounce? Mm-hmm. If I can do speed with 16 ounce, what can I do with 8? And it just never affected me. And people who, it's different. It's not different. Timing's timing. Everything, it's not different. It's so much better, so much safer, get you in better shape. Your arms don't get tired when you throw, you know what I'm saying, when you throw punches. Just the bigger me, myself, I haven't had a bag in I don't know how long, but I have 3 pound bag gloves. Each one is 3 pounds.
Oh, 3 pound bag gloves.
Yeah, for the heavy bag.
Yeah. 32 ounce gloves then.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so Johnny Rice he spars in some shit like that, right?
No, he don't. He spars in the 18s, but we have the same gloves. Yes.
Those big ass gloves is only 18s.
Though the ones that he spars in is 18 ounce. Yeah.
So he has 32s to hit the bag.
He has 32s to hit the bag.
Okay, because he showed me some big ass gloves before.
They're great. Me and him, Title gave it to us, and I need to use them, but I don't.
So you're an brand ambassador for Title?
You know what? They take care of me. I mean, I'm a brand ambassador for everyone because everyone helps me out. Everyone's showing me love. Everyone's taking care of me. And but Title has always opened the door to me, to my fighters, to everyone. If they need something, if they don't have enough money or get a discount, they've always taken care of one way or another. They've always been there and had my back.
What's the brand of that big ass bag you got?
You know what? I don't know.
That's beautiful. I love that bag.
You know what?
The humongous one? I love that bag.
So during like Beimut Shumanov's time, I had a I think it was like a.
Wait, you trained Beimut?
No, but Beimut used to rent my gym out all the time.
Okay.
But it was one day I had a 250-pound Everlast bag there, cost like $4,500. The next day I had that big black bag there. But no one knows where that 250-pound heavy bag went.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's so strange.
It's strange as hell, yeah.
You ain't asked no questions? You ain't look at the camera footage?
I was about to say that. You don't have cameras?
First of all, it wasn't before. It was
before the cameras?
It was before I even was going back there. You know, I've owned the place or been involved with the place since probably 2003. And I didn't go back there till like 5 years ago.
So you never not once.
So someone else was running it?
Everybody would go in there and say it's their gym, my gym, and the whole time it's been mine. But everybody would claim it was theirs. Yeah.
But somebody was paying you to claim it.
No one was paying me shit.
You was just letting people run right there and use it.
Yeah.
Right, you're a good man.
Yeah. They were just going and using it.
Mm.
I'm sure somebody was collecting money, but I didn't see any.
Mm. Well, speaking of money, when are we going to see this Edgar Berlanga Shane Mosley fight, man?
Man, listen, I'm ready for Shane to fight tomorrow. He's ready to fight tomorrow, but everything has to make sense. Man,
I mean that fight doesn't make sense.
No, I'm saying the financial, the side that we don't know about.
Of course.
Everything has to make sense and stuff. You know, I would listen. I'm so happy with Shane and proud of Shane. Every since like these last few probably 6-7 months, he's just doing tremendous, and he's taking care of himself. He's keeping his weight down. He's ready. I mean, you've seen his last performance. Very stuck to the game plan, very focused, and that's thanks to some people around him, and that's I'm blessed and I'm thankful.
Coach, people like who do you think was really key and instrumental for Shane?
I don't know why I'm bad with names. I know his name's Brandon, but he's just I should say mental coach, I guess.
Okay.
Help him stay focused and because he always has these thoughts and stuff. It's easy to get sidetracked as a fighter. Most fighters like myself, I'm a better multitasker than I am a single tasker. Because my mind wanders, but if I'm doing 2 or 3 different things at one time, I'm good. So, and that's kind of the way Shane is. Shane's got to get, someone has to get him locked in and focused and set on this. And you've seen his last performance. It was, bro, he did the game plan perfectly. Only a few times he made a mistake, and he corrected him right away.
Has that fight been offered, or at least has anybody from Top Rank, Keith Conley, Berlanga side, has anybody reached out that you know of for that fight?
Well, he's Golden Boy, so as far as I know, no.
Okay. Well, hopefully.
I mean, but Keith Conley works with the Zone.
Yeah.
Keith Conley works with the Zone, so it won't be hard for him to.
Yeah, the Zone is the one that says, "Hey, listen, I want Shane. I want this." Shane, the Zone's one to tell him what to do.
So hopefully, we do get that fight. How do you feel about Shane being at 68 though?
I love the fact he doesn't like the fact because he feels like he's a 60-pounder. Honestly, I feel like this. I feel like if there's a weight division 64, he wins it. The problem is that the last few pounds, I think it's too hard for him, being that he's as old as he is, that made the weight, just the way he is. So I'd rather see him at 68 and strong and feeling good. I mean, last time he was eating every day. Every day he just had to do 1 meal, and that's breakfast of the day of the weigh-in. It was just wonderful. He felt great. He was looking great. He had great energy. And it's the first time he fought 60, or been a while since he fought 68,
Right.
So he'd been fighting 60 and struggling and having a hard time and just different, that Shane that shows up the night of the fight isn't the Shane that I see in the gym. So
you think that the weight cut's not even worth it at this point? Might as well be comfortable,
yes,
be healthy, and be strong at 168.
Yes. Be strong. He's so strong. I'm saying, like, he was going through his sparring partners and they wouldn't come back, and he's just physically strong. Even people boxing were like, man, this boy's on point. When he's like 68 to 75, he's just tons of energy. But then once that last week happens and he starts dropping from that 68 to 60, just a few pounds, and that's what people don't know. For a fighter, 1 or 2 pounds makes a big difference.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can make it, but you can't make it. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with like Blair Cobbs when he was signed with Golden Boy. When he first signed, they're like, hey, you gonna go 40 or 47? I said, Blair, you need to go 47. He said, no, I can make 40. I go, you can make it, but you can't make it. So he did the 40 and struggled like hell with the guy who, I think he ended up with a technical draw because he made 140. He had nothing left. He was on the scale a dead man. He made the weight, but didn't make the weight. Once he moved to 47, he started winning, knocking people out. Just that few little pounds makes a huge difference.
Right. So, for Shane, you don't even want to entertain anything else at 60 moving forward with him? Or would it have to be like a title fight or something?
It would have to be a special fight, a title fight, no doubt, a big money fight, a big name fight. I would take it 60, and yeah, because things now too are different too. Because before, when he's making 60, he'd blow up really big. Now that we've been together for a while and been talking, and his dad and we're all, his dad's really helped out a lot too in the last camp as well. Because me and him see eye to eye, we think alike, we just everything is the same. So he's been keeping his weight down. He's been doing well. So maybe he will do better at 60 now because he's not blowing up to 190, 195 and coming down to 160. You know what I'm saying? He's keeping his weight probably around 80, 85. Nah, but I don't even think he's that big. He's in the 70s. He's small, man. I'm telling you, I think he's like 75 maybe.
So only about 7 pounds.
Yeah, he's not. I'm telling you, he's like
so doesn't that make more sense to go down to 60 versus 68?
Here's the thing. Like I said, I like to see him at 60 now because when I seen him at 60 before, he was coming up from so larger weight. You know what I'm saying? And when he was coming down, he was so strong and fast and energy and just smiling and happy. And once he made that 60. Well, against the white boy, what's his name?
Jason Quigley.
Yeah, Quigley. He just that last week he just dropped. Just off his energy went. Everything just went, He should have knocked Quigley out. I'm telling you, he was so ready. He looked phenomenal in the gym at 168 to 75.
Shit, I remember that fight, and I'm not saying it because you're here, but I felt like he won that fight.
Yeah, we said that before.
I felt like he won. I felt like he won the fight. Listen, he looked spectacular. Sometimes you don't, but he won the fight. You know what I'm saying? He didn't do what you expect. So, and a lot of times when you got a name like that, if you're not killing somebody, then you're not winning the fight.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's the expectations are too large.
What would you tell him if he was offered the Andre fight?
The 160?
160. Isn't Andre 168?
Yeah. No, 60.
60.
Well, that's right. He was moving up to 68 to fight Parker.
Yeah, but that's not.
So he
happening.
does have the belt still at 60.
Right.
Yep, the WBO.
You know what? Like I said, listen, we'll get a game plan together, and we'll because I really haven't really watched Boo Boo. I hear about him. I see him fight me like highlights or something like that, but I really haven't seen him. I haven't like really looked at him.
Mm-hmm.
You know, as I was telling you guys before, I love to watch boxing. If I know the person, I have to, and I have time. You know, with with all the fighters that I have, and then my children, and then just personal life, and it's hard to find time for everything. So,
absolutely,
you know, I got my daughter. She's doing very good. I'm blessed over in L.A. And she got her little podcast. I think it was at 3 Girls in the Kitchen. My son, my older son, he's in high school. He's doing well. My middle son is an actor, and he did one movie. He's actually, he's loving that and doing well in that. So I'm just waiting for my little one to see what he'll do. So.
Yeah, we met your little one, man. Bones has a little Latino son, man.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Filipino.
Oh, oh wow, he looks so Spanish. Well, I mean, they speak Spanish too, though.
Well, not really, but yeah.
No,
no, but they do. No,
I've talked Spanish with certain Filipinos.
I'm so happy having Mark Magsayo here. This is my boy, man. He's been in my house. He's a great dude. The great fat man. They're great.
Did you know he was gonna win?
Yes.
Did you think he won?
Yes. When did I think he won?
I don't know that I thought he won. You seen that Gary Russell fight?
Yeah. Are you serious?
Are you serious? Come on.
Can I tell you something?
Oh, you said it. He's your boy.
No.
He's been in your house.
But I'm telling you. Hey, listen. I'm gonna tell you the truth.
Nah, I'm messing with you.
Because that's all I do, though. Hey, I think it would have been different if he wouldn't have hurt his arm. But yes, he won the fucking fight. He won the fight. No doubt in my mind he didn't win the fight. He could have did more, I feel like, because, listen, Mark can punch it, man. You don't even know. That boy, man, he can punch, bro. But he should have did more. I don't know. The guy has one arm. How the fuck can you not stop a guy with one arm?
Exactly.
How? That's what.
And how could you make me believe that he's got power if he couldn't stop a dude with one arm? And to me, I swear to God, that dude was jabbing the shit out of him.
Listen. Hey, listen, then again, like this. I'll let you put a body pad on, let him hit your body one time with a body pad on. That boy can punch, bro. I'm telling you. I'm honest, bro. That boy can punch. Hey, did you see the way he laid them over out here in Vegas? And we're like around, 10, 11? You don't remember? No. He had one with the right hand.
He talking about Greer. He the one that beat your boy, right?
Huh? It wasn't Greer.
It wasn't Greer?
No. Greer's like 118.
Hold on.
Yeah.
126 over. It was at I think Mandalay Bay. I forgot who the main event was.
Let's see.
But he laid him out like in late rounds.
Magsayo.
Let me see. You said Mandalay Bay, bro?
Yeah, it was Mandalay Bay, yeah. It was the fight right before Gary Russell.
Oh, no, it's T-Mobile. Julio Ceja.
T-Mobile.
Oh, Ceja.
Yeah, that's right.
He laid him out.
Yep, I remember that.
Man, hey, that boy has power.
That was on the Pacquiao Ugas undercard.
I mean, Russell took that power pretty well.
But listen, Russell is a freaking great fighter, bro. Are you kidding me?
He had one arm.
Bro, he is phenomenal.
He had one arm.
He had one arm, and to tell you the truth, though, I'm kind of like the same way as Russell. But
so wait, you saying he was survive? Man, you gotta watch that fight. Get out of here, bro. With one arm, he was lunging in like.
No, I'll be the same. I'm saying I'll be the same way.
Oh, I thought.
But no, I'll be the same way as Gary. Listen, just I'm not taking anything away, but see, I know what Mark has, and if I was his trainer, I would have made sure that he stopped him. That's for sure. I would have broke him down and make sure he stopped him.
So why wasn't you his trainer? If he lived in your house?
No, he didn't live in my house. He always come birthday parties. He's trained in my house. He trained in my house and stuff like with my friend Brandon Woods for a while.
Brandon Woods.
Yeah, he's my good boy. And my boy, he taught me, listen, didn't teach me boxing, but he taught me how to be a trainer, how to verbally talk to people and interact. And he helped me make me what I am today.
Look, live chat is saying, no way you saw Magsayo win 7 rounds. Telling you, a fight is scored round by round. Like,
listen. Well,
it was. I was just like,
we'll play it right here, right now. We'll play it right now. Hey.
Let me find it.
I think he went outside to puff while they were watching because there's no way. Listen, he wasn't throwing enough punches. You know what I'm saying? At least Masai was being aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Watch the fight. He just wasn't throwing enough punches.
I hear you.
Russell is a phenomenal fighter, and I think it'd been different if he had both arms, but it is what it is. So therefore, you guys are just mad because you didn't stop him. But that shows what a fighter. That shows what a fighter Gary Russell is.
Yo, I love Ryan Garcia. Yo, what's your thoughts on this? Ryan Garcia responds to Canelo Alvarez. What he said was just comical. At 20, I was a world champion. He fought for a vacant title versus Matthew Hatton. I have a lot of good people in my division. I can't just pick Matthew Hatton and become a champion.
That's funny.
Yo, shots fired, bro. You fucking know it's true.
Nah, I hear him, but at the end of the day, it's like, who are you fighting? He ain't even fighting nobody to put himself in position.
Yo, but that's still a great shot back at it. Yo,
no, that
Canelo's whole thing is, you know, he can't talk. He doesn't have accolades, but fuck if I ain't hear what Ryan just said there, because that's true. Come on, Matthew Hatton. That's hilarious. I always say that though because I'm like, bro, he won a title versus the brother, not even like the real Hatton. You know what I mean?
They're both real Hatton.
No.
My man.
I mean, you would say different because you've been in the ring.
Fighter's a fighter, but
yeah,
like
you've
you
been
said,
in the ring.
They're both real Hatton. But I understand what you mean. Yeah.
I mean, ain't nobody out here banging the drums for Rigoberto.
Rigoberto Alvarez
or Ramon.
So, but that goes. Listen. That goes right back to the same thing too, right? Hey, Ryan should fight Devin then because Devin got his sent in the mail. I heard email, whatever, email champ, whatever else. So
well, don't do that. Don't do that.
I'm just trying. No. I'm trying to say. So he's trying to say he can't fight. He's trying to say he can't fight.
Oh, you saying since Ryan's saying that? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
Ryan ain't fighting Devin. Ryan, he's gonna.
But Devin's the email.
I'm hearing rumors of Mayweather, McGregor.
Yeah.
Man, I don't know where I got that.
Who would want to watch that again? But okay. I mean, honestly, who would want to watch?
And
that
they
again?
offering McGregor 187 mil. That's the rumor. It's on the Sun UK actually, so we could Google it. Google it. And the rumor is that Ryan and Tank is on the undercard, which is the only dude that Ryan is willing to lose to. If you lose to Tank, who cares? We know he's a puncher.
Right.
So some people gonna be dumb enough to be like, it's because Tank is a puncher, not because Ryan isn't who he says he is. You know what I mean?
Right.
But how does that fight play out in your opinion? Ryan.
Let me tell you something too. Ryan ain't no slouch either. I'm telling you, that boy be putting people in the hospital with those 16, 18-ounce gloves on. Hey, he can punch too. And being
putting people in the hospital,
and also being able sparring partners, and also being able to you see the way he fights, chin up in the air. Why is that?
You think Goosen gonna fix that?
No. You
don't think Goosen fixed the chin in the air?
No.
Why?
He's did it for so long, he just in his mind, fighters like that, unless he wants to change it, it ain't gonna happen. But listen, and he's did it so long and so well. He's like in his mind, he can do it. He can get away with it because he has been. Who's proven him wrong? You know what I'm saying? He's been getting away with it, and he can punch and he's fast. And then, listen, he's willing to do that to take his. But I'm saying he's so fast with his left hook. Well, I'm telling you, it's a dangerous fight for Tank because I'm telling you right now, that left hook is a southpaw's devil.
Really?
Bro, it's always about the left hook. The left hook with the southpaw. Always left hook. Always left hook, bro.
How, though, if you're always, like, jockeying with the southpaw?
Because you jockey with the other hand. You jockey with the right hand. Pop,
No, I'm orthodox. You're southpaw.
That's what I'm saying.
Ryan's orthodox, so the left hook is here. So I'm jockeying. You're the southpaw Tank. He's going like that to step in.
Imagine this. Tank is like this, right?
Yeah.
And he's coming in.
And I'm here going like this.
And you're here, but you're not going like this. You're going like this.
Why the fuck would I be leading with my right on the southpaw?
Want me to show you?
I mean, from far, because we need to keep you on the camera. I don't understand.
No. So the position. It's all about positioning, right?
Oh, well, I get it. No. You're right. No.
You move to the left, shooting your right, And as soon as they throw that left jab or the right jab, you come over the hook. Boom. It blinds them. Pop. But you can't just stand right in front of them. You got to jockey for that spot. And
that's where the jab is.
And that's where the right becomes your jab.
I'm lost.
Bro, I'll show you.
I'm lost. Because Our
next training session, I'll show you.
Look, I know that, for a right-hander and a left-hander, their power hands are always going to be down the pipe, but they still have to line that up.
Right.
They're not only are they jockeying for position, but it's also the foot placement too, right?
There you go. That's what I said. I haven't got to show you because apparently you can't catch what I'm saying. I'm just saying,
Here we go, Ness, right here. Here we go.
Yep. There you go.
No, I'm saying, here we go.
I know.
Remove that lower third, please. Gracias. Floyd Mayweather offers Conor McGregor $157 million for a rematch with Davis on undercard.
So Davis re-signed with him? That's my only question.
That's crazy. I wonder, is that the Sun UK?
Yes.
I wonder if the headline changed. I could have sworn I read versus Ryan. Read further in if they mention Ryan. So weird. But yeah, man. I mean, it would be Ryan that he would lose to, or rather lose to. Yeah, Ryan would rather lose to Tank because it would be on pay-per-view. Everything makes sense.
I understand.
Like if you can't win,
I'm telling you though, that left hook is dangerous for a southpaw. And Ryan's that's his favorite punch. I'm just letting you know.
But you ain't betting on it.
I don't bet.
You ain't picking him.
If I bet on the other guy.
You ain't picking him.
Cause just like you said though, I bet with
my heart.
With my heart, my friends. But I want them to win. I don't bet. Like I don't think about it. If I was fighting him, it's a different story. But yeah.
They're saying he didn't resign just yet, but that's why they offering him that McGregor undercard.
That may be why they're even throwing it out there, just gonna resign. Because who's really gonna watch the McGregor fight? It was boring the first time.
I mean, I think when that many people buy it, you're gonna get somebody to rewatch
Especially all the UFC fans.
Mm-hmm. I know. This is one statistic that is true that rematches do less than the first time.
Correct.
But their less is what? They sold almost what, 5 million for that? 4 million?
A little over 4.
Okay, so Wilder Fury did 850 the first time, and then allegedly less, or 3 something the first time, and then 850 the second, but then the next time less. I don't know. Whatever less it is gonna be enough to cover that little 150 mil.
True.
They're gonna make that money.
100%. I wonder if Manny coming back.
Nah,
Manny, I hope not. So Bones, where are you originally from?
I was born in Kentucky, raised in Detroit. Yeah.
Okay. So how was Detroit?
It was all right. It was all right.
Did you train in the infamous Krunk Gym? I mean, as a fighter, I'm sure you had to have tried to go there.
I beat all their asses. I beat everybody from Krunk. We was kind of like the rival team over there. We had Waddell Boxing Club. My godfather was, Johnny A. Smith.
I mean, you were small, so when you say you beat everybody, like how many fighters is everybody?
Anybody they put in front of me. My dad didn't give a fuck. I told you. He didn't even care what weight, what size. Okay, let's go.
So your dad was your trainer?
You can say that, yes.
Okay.
I say myself, but my dad says he did. And I told you I trained. Walked in there. Hey, you getting hit with the right hand? Oh, okay. You hit him with the left hook. Oh, okay. But he didn't explain how. I just had to figure it out myself. So therefore, I come with the conclusion, I taught myself.
That makes perfect sense. Honestly, that's pretty logical to me.
I mean, so even as a trainer, when I was fighting for the world title, I would walk in the gym and then my trainer would be like, so what are we working on today, Bones? Corner. Hey, keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing, champ. Myself. I did it myself. I hate to say that, but that's the reason why I told myself I would never be a trainer like that. I want to give them everything I got, and that's what I'm saying. Like all you guys, like Shane is like one of my sons, one of my love, my passions, because I feel like he wants it as much as I do. It's very rare you find that, because like I'm just like his dad, like bro. Like we're just like always boxing, kind of just always thinking about it and figuring things out and training and every. I want it so bad. I want these champions so bad. I want to do whatever it takes to make them champion. To say whatever they got to say, do whatever they got to do. But it's just hard to find fighters that wants it more than I do.
How long have you been training?
My first pro fight as a trainer, I think it was April of 2016, 17. And my big brother, Stitch, was even there with me and guided me and helped me out. And he's the one that coached me along and kind of helped inspire me to be a trainer.
How so?
Because, I had the gym. And we used to be back there and stuff, and he'd bring people by, like he was working with Amir Khan at the time, and we're sitting there saying that we're talking about boxing, you should be doing that, right? And he's like, you should be a trainer. And I go, fuck you. He's like, I'm never going to be a trainer. Pieces of shit. To deal with people like me, fuck that. But then he kept on and kept on getting phone call, you training yet? Then one thing led to another, and I ended up back there with Salas. And Salas was like, hey, come back here, and started just hanging out and helping the guys. And if they like you, I can't make them, want you whatever else. But if they like you, then, we'll see, right? And then, so I helped him out for probably about a month and a half. And then he put his arm around me and said, hey, we're 50-50 partners on the English-speaking people. And then Casimiro has the Spanish. I go, fair, that's fair to me. And then, and I knew I was on the right track when I was working with somebody. And then they would say, oh, this is just what Salas would say. Salas wouldn't allow me to do pad work either. So Salas was in there doing pad work with them. And they go, oh, yeah, that's just what Bone said. So I knew I was on the right track, but just find out how to connect and interact and get a structure going. And that's when my friend Brandon Woods came in to help me out and help me get that structure and learn the verbiage and stuff, because I didn't know how... I didn't realize how talented and gifted I was until I started training. That's when I knew that I thought everybody was like me. When I fought, I thought everybody was like me. Just know. I knew I had to run. I knew I had to do this. I knew I had to do, if I have a weak part, I'd figure something out, some kind of exercise to make it stronger. I thought just boxing wise, just like I told you, my dad would teach me how to box. I thought everybody knew that. You know what I'm saying? I thought everybody would just, if a trainer had told me to double jab right hand because I wasn't doing it right and they would do it a particular way, it would kill me I had to get it that day. These guys now, 6-7 months, still saying the same thing. And that's what I don't get it. They don't have the passion I do, and it's not ability. It's not the ability. It's not the ability.
I don't think they want it enough. I don't think they want it enough.
I don't either, bro. You know what? This is This is crazy because if it's a girl, if it's a dance, if it's they do whatever it takes. But for some reason, for their life, their career, the things that they said they love,
it's because the road is so long, Bones.
It doesn't matter.
It takes so long to make money that these kids they stray away.
It doesn't matter about the money. It's not. That's what I'm saying. It's not about the fucking money. I didn't care about the money.
But everybody's not you.
But that dude, listen. You don't care about the money. If you're a fucking fighter, you fight. And if you fight and you win, you do the things you're supposed to do. But the money's going to be there. When you become champion, it will be there.
It's different. There's certain people that get into this, right?
Right.
To make money. And there's other people that get into this because they are fighters. And then there's just people that get into this because they're competitive fighters.
No, I understand that. That's what I'm saying. I haven't got anybody that I found anybody to love it, the one that I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't give a fuck about. I don't care about everybody. So I didn't get paid this. I don't give a fuck. Put me in the ring. Like I went and I took a fight for $500 and I had to pay my own way there to a fight on ESPN co-main event for $5,000, right? And that put me in the top 10 to be able to fight for the world title. I just happened to put me in the top 10 to fight for a world title that happened to come up. And none of that would have happened if I would have took that $500 and paid my own way there and expenses. Mm-hmm. Fighters won't do that. I don't give a fuck. Put me in front. I fought, and I knew in the long run it's gonna pay off, and it did. See,
there are fighters like you. For instance, Lonnie B took what, $30,000 to fight Ustatigi, and they told him, "Oh, after this, we'll get you a title shot," and that didn't come.
Right.
So they get discouraged, they hear those stories.
There's no discouragement. You believe in yourself, and you believe you're gonna be champion. You'll be champion if you believe in yourself. You gotta want it and believe it. They don't believe it. They just think, "Oh, I need money." Fuck the money. You do your fucking job. You knock motherfuckers out. You beat their ass. Your money's gonna be there. The belt's gonna be there. The fame's gonna be there. Just do your job. If you want to fight, be a fucking fighter. Be a fucking fighter. If you sign a bad contract, honor that contract. Just don't fuck up again. Learn from your mistakes, but honor that contract. Don't blame my bad promoter, my bad manager. I had those things too, but it is what it is. You be a man. Fucking stand up to the plate. Go through with it, and you're done. You're good. These guys don't want to fight nowadays, man. They think it is a business, and I can understand that. But the business side of it is the manager side, and then the promoter side, and how to run and how to move you and where to fight. It's your job just to fucking fight.
For sure. For sure. So you saying it's hard to find a fighter that wants it as much as you?
True. It's all about the money. It's about this. It's about that. Oh man, I wanted the blue corner. I want to walk out. Who gives a fuck? Who walks out first? Who walks out last? Who gives a fuck? But they care. I guess I'm rare, but that's the way I was raised in Detroit, man. All my boys, they're the same way. They fight whoever. Just put them in front of them.
What do you think has changed?
Well, social media makes one thing because everybody thinks they want to be a boxer and be famous and shit, That's one. I mean, you see a lot of guys in the gym right now, they're in shot boxing, but if you really look down, there's a camera, watch them so they can put it on freaking like live or something. Who gives a shit about that? I mean, but I know what's changed. Like, it's just everybody sees all this money being made, so they come up with the idea, I want to be a boxer because of money. You know what I'm saying? It's the kind of like the basketball, football, all those guys, they still making money and stuff like that, but they take time they put the time in for that. Why can't they put the time in to be a boxer? Mm-hmm. Everything takes time. Because
this is a tougher sport. That's what I'm saying. People get into this sport without knowing how much work it takes to be a champion.
And how long it takes. This is a long
journey. It's a long journey, man.
It's hard on your body. It's hard on your body. I wouldn't recommend it for my kids. I wouldn't recommend it for anybody. Unless you're like, fuck it. Like, if you get scared of getting hit, don't go into boxing. I don't like to get hit, but there's like a guy in my gym. You guys know him. In boxing, can punch like a motherfucker, man. But man, if I had his shit, bro, man, are you kidding me? Listen,
you'd be rich.
But don't want to get hit. But it comes to the game. Mm-hmm. You gotta be one, and then I would say something because the things that I used to do to help take away a jab or do this, right? Well, you gotta do this, and I gotta take. Well, you do for a minute, a little bit, a couple of times. I don't want to take any. How the fuck you going? You gotta take some.
He ain't being pushed though. That dude needs to be in there with Fury. Has he sparred Fury?
Of course.
And I bet you it ain't go well.
Nope, that's what I'm saying.
Exactly,
That's what I'm saying.
Because when it's someone that's gonna push your ass, I could see. I'm telling you, I could see.
I know, but listen,
these kids ain't running either. What's up with these motherfuckers getting tired? They getting tired.
But
hitting the bag, bro. I'm sitting, motherfuckers hiding from me. I'm recording, they hiding from me on the bag, and I get it. Maybe I came at the end of the workout, but I'm here every day.
The situations like this too.
I'm not saying just in your gym. Remember, we all over the city.
I know, but the situation too, you got to remember too. Most of these kids, they got a 9 to 5. They stay up all night working. They did the and then running and then just went. Listen, honestly, to be a best fighter you can be, I worked too. I worked a job. I did what I had to do. I went and I had worked at the gym at 6 o'clock in the morning when my training in Detroit. We worked then. Next thing you know, we was at I went straight from there to construction all day. Then came home and ran. Same thing every day, right? But in order for me to get to that top level, I mean, it got me by. But in order to get that top level, I had to make this for my job.
Full-time job.
So I couldn't afford it. Because and a lot of these guys, the guys you're talking about, they can't. Man, can you imagine working where they are? Doing 8-10 rounds and stuff like that, doing bag work, all the other stuff, jumping rope, going to running and working. And when they're going to rest, when they have some private time, alone time, some girl time. It just takes up So they cut it somewhere.
That's what I'm saying. That people are getting into this sport without understanding.
Yeah.
The dedication. It takes time. Like you said, look, just a boxing workout is like 2 hours. Then you still got to do strength training.
Well, I mean, the thing is, if they do it properly, boxing should be an hour or less, and then strength training later. So because you got to program your body a certain way. So let me ask you something.
You walk in the door, right? You got to warm up.
Yeah.
You got to stretch.
True.
So I'm a stretch. That's at least 15 minutes. 10 minutes.
And let's start over. And listen, I didn't do any of that.
Yeah, but
I walked my head and I said, "Let's go."
And I
feel it though. I feel it today though.
I seen that kid who wants to be pro. He came in yesterday, no stretch, no warm up, gloves on. I'm like, what the fuck? He ain't even hit the jump rope. I'm like, damn. So they skipping things. They skipping things that helps build stamina. Like, if you at least do 15, 30 minutes on that jump rope, you burning 300 calories.
See, that's one thing too. As soon as I get in the gym every single day, I would do 30 minutes to an hour every day on the jump rope.
See?
Non-stop.
See?
Non-stop. I would do 30 minutes and then high intensity. Ain't not just, these guys jumping rope lazy and shit. Like, you can raise your knee. They don't do none of that. And I'm like, what? See, that may be why, because a lot of times I didn't run in my career, but I would jump rope a lot. Jump rope is better than any run I've ever had in my life.
But what do you recommend? How many minutes? Because I do rounds, but I'm not a 12-round fighter. So in my mind, if I do 4 rounds worth of jump rope, that's enough. But I'm not a 12-round fighter. For your fighters, how long you want them to jump rope?
That's what I'm going to tell you about. That's what I'm saying too. Well, I would let them jump rope with the same amount of time as they're fighting. They should jump rope about the same amount of time they're fighting.
See, so we go back to what I said. A boxing workout is 2 hours.
With no rest.
So if you got to jump rope for 36 minutes, now you got to shadow box.
Mostly you're talking about 4-round fighters, but yeah, I understand. That's different because yes.
But that's what I'm saying. This game requires so much from you. You talking about, all right, average 30 minutes jump rope. Now how many rounds you want them to shadow box?
4.
Okay, so that's another 12 minutes.
12 minutes, yeah.
Now, how many rounds on the bag?
Probably do some pad work and stuff in the bag, yeah.
Okay, so pad work, how many rounds?
But here's the thing. Where I do my shit is like high intensity, high fat, one. Like, I don't like to do a lot of rest. Here's the thing, because in boxing, you go by time. You go by, you don't run by, like we said before, you don't run by miles. You go by time. So if you sit there and just like your boy Jalen that was on here, right? He wouldn't work out for 8 hours. So he programmed his body. He worked out 8 hours. He's in great shape for 8 hours. But when it comes time for that 12 minutes, he couldn't do it. Mm-hmm. So because it's 12 minutes, not freaking 8 hours. So you got to train your body and get body used to it, and build that up, the high intensity, high pace, high breathing, everything at one time. So if you don't train that way, you'll never. If you don't train that way, you'll never be fight that way. You'll be lazy, you'll be tired, you know what I'm saying? Or next thing you know, you you're stretched out so long, the fight's over. And you warmed up. You got a high intensity. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying the whole workout, but a short amount of that, the main part, whether it be pad work, whether it be bag work, whatever that day is, sparring, it needs to be really high intensity. That's the part I was talking about, not the jumping rope, not the warming up. I'm talking about less than an hour or around an hour.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was talking about. Pardon me. Yeah, the actual like boxing itself, not pertaining to that.
So that's what I'm saying. So you in the gym 2 hours.
Yeah.
You know,
minimum.
And then you still got to come back a second time for strength and conditioning, depending on what level you're at.
Depends on what level you're at and what you're doing.
Then some guys they run in the morning.
Yep.
See, I always like the space. If you're training in the afternoons, run in the morning. If you're training in the morning, run at night. Just separate them. And I never did when I was in the boxing gym. I did boxing. So these guys try to combine everything. I did boxing. And just boxing, so I was kind of in and out, an hour and a half maybe, right? Depends on what I was doing. But then later that night, when I ran, that's when I did my condition. I was there for 2 hours because I do sit-ups, push-ups, I do all my training, all my separately. But the boxing was first and most important. And then I did that second. So if I felt tired that day, I'm not feeling on boxing, I'm feeling on the conditioning. But then you just build up to where, it's normal.
Yeah.
And a lot of these guys too, they say they need this, they need that, but you don't need yourself. You want to believe in yourself. You want to be world champion. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself. And listen, even like it's so funny because these guys, I need this, and just do it yourself. Think about it. Just do some common sense and think about how you feel. If you got a sore muscle, work that muscle out. Get strong. Most time, if you're sore, it's because you're weak somewhere. Build that part up. I haven't worked out in 12 years, and it looks like I still worked out every day.
I mean, but you're physically active every
I'm
day.
not physically active. It's a different story. Like I said, you work out yourself, you train, right? But then train someone else. It's not no one near the same. I don't even, but you guys been there. I got hoodies on and sweat. I don't even bust a sweat. You guys been, I just don't, it's just totally different.
Yeah, I was telling we need to go back, man. That gym we got is beautiful, but it's no motivate. We're alone.
Yeah.
We're alone, man. It ain't the same, man.
Well, you can't be alone. I like being that way, but
nobody to tell you doing something wrong. You just training your fucking self. It's just corny.
So, but also, listen, a great workout for those fighters who doesn't have a strength and conditioning guy, who doesn't know what to do. Go and body pump. Find a local club, LVAC, 24-hour fitness. EOS, go to the body pump class. It's the best thing there is for a boxer.
Body pump? What the hell is that?
Motivation. Make sure you're in the back of the class. All the women's gonna be in front of you. They're gonna be bending over. They're gonna be doing little squats for an hour. It's motivation and get your mind off things. I'm just saying it's a fun class, but it's great for your legs.
It's high intensity or is it what? Aerobics?
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? No, it's lightweight squats. But if you do them correctly and it's an hour worth, and it's kind of fun. Believe me, you'll feel it. But after a couple of weeks of doing it, you'll feel stronger than you ever felt in your life. It seems like a girl's thing, but it's just something you can do on your own. These guys who can't hire someone to do it for them, just go out and just do it on your own.
For sure.
Can I get a screen share, Austin, please? So, body pump.
Yeah.
So, body pump is a barbell workout designed to get you lean, toned, and fit. The combination of scientifically backed moves, motivated instructors, and great music helps you achieve much more than you would on your own.
Yo, that's probably a perfect place for you to meet a girl.
It's perfect, bro. It is perfect, bro.
He's saying, Bones, how long you been in Vegas?
20 years or so. Over 20 years.
He's saying you can't meet a woman in Vegas.
Here's the thing.
You could meet plenty of women.
You meet plenty of women, but they're gonna be listen. You don't listen. It is what it is, man. You know what I mean? Either they're gonna be good or bad. You know what I'm saying? That's up to you and how they are. It's hard to find good people in Vegas because they're always out to get something or get something from you, and then when they don't, then they leave or won't call you. Just hard to find good people here, trustworthy.
Exactly, Nuss.
You gotta go back.
But in your 20 years,
you gotta go to church.
In your 20 years, have you taken a chance here or what?
Yeah, sure, I have, of course.
See, has it worked out?
Where's that? We'll see. It's still going.
No, there you go. So it's working.
No, I'm still working. Still working. No, it hasn't. I mean, it has good moments and bad moments, of course. You know what I'm saying? So, I met my ex-wife here. Ex-wife. So I mean, you can take it for what it's worth. So,
So you met her here.
Yeah.
How many years you get out that relationship?
It was for a minute.
During the fighting career or after? Post boxer?
I was boxing, but it was toward the end of it. It wasn't even like I wasn't trying. Once they screwed me out of that Opetaia first fight, my mind, my body, man, and things that happened and said to me by my management team afterwards, I just lost my passion for boxing.
So how'd you refine it to become a trainer?
Like I said, like Stitch kept on me. It's like, and then I ended up in prison. I was just sitting there thinking about, that's the only thing I know, and I mean, I just know. I know kind of like every aspect from promotion to management, because I used to be at Top Rank office every single day.
In the office?
In the office.
Doing what?
Just hanging out and just listen. And tell you the truth, listen what's going on, how they're acting, how they maneuver, how they're thinking, how.
So they just let you hang in the office?
Yeah, just hang out. I was just hanging out there and just be there. I mean, for years, bro. I just go and just hang in the office and hang out with Bruce Buffer, Todd DeBuff. At the time, Cameron Duncan was my manager, and he had an office inside of there.
Damn, you was good. So you must have been good, Bones. Cameron has only found good fighters. He found Mikey, Terrence, Boots Ennis, Brandon Lee.
We talked about Cameron. Cameron is this. I don't know why, and he's trying to be different, but he is one of the most gifted persons and talent persons, and no boxing like no other. But he's a piece of shit.
Oh,
and that's what don't make sense to me. Like if he would just.
But wait. Is that pre-Christ? Because he found Jesus a few years ago.
And then that's what I'm gonna say. That was pre-Christ. But here's the thing. You find Christ, and you do the things to people like He's did to people.
You apologize.
Apologize. Make men say, sir. Not one time has my fucking phone rang. Not one time is it called. Man, we you don't know how much and how many fighters and how close we were every single day. And if you are that person you say you are, why my phone ring? I didn't get no phone call. Nobody I know that He's did things to. He apologized to. So is it really newfound? No.
So you haven't crossed paths?
No. I mean, we have, but we just yeah. It is what it is. We don't talk. We haven't.
Why wouldn't you express yourself?
He knows. Because there's nothing to express. I mean, he knows what the fuck he did. He knows who he is. What express what? There's only two things: me fuck him up and go to prison again, or just let it be.
I feel that.
So what? He's skimming. He was skimming, or
no? It was just small things. Just like it's like with me. Listen, he's the reason I became champion of the world, no doubt. Him and Bruce Buffer, Brad, yeah, and Bruce Tramper, sorry. But he's the main reason why he made me world champion. But the day that he made me the champ, he goes, listen, stay away from Bruce. And I go, why is that? He goes, the day of the weigh-in, like he's gonna stay away from Bruce. I go, why? He goes, he's got a contract he wants you to sign, and I don't want you to sign it. So when I seen Bruce, I made a U-turn. All right, and I fought. And I defended my title. Then I went to I was gonna fight Johnny Tapia, and they told me I couldn't because he wasn't with Top Rank. And I go, I don't have a contract with you guys. They go, yes, you do. Todd DeBuffer goes, you got a contract with us. I go, no, you don't. No, you don't. He goes, he straight to his office, and he looked, and it wasn't there. So what had happened was, I guess Cameron signed it instead of me, because I did what he asked me to do. I stayed away and I didn't sign shit. So I guess he signed it, and since it was his signature and not mine, he went and stole it out of the office. And since I was a regular inside the office, he blamed me for going in the office and stealing out of Todd's office. So therefore, they were pissed at me, gave me a signing bonus, and I didn't know this until after the first Paulo Ayala fight. But he had Cameron told Cameron that I would never win another fight with him, and I didn't.
But who told you that?
Cameron Duncan did after the fact.
He told you that you would never win another fight.
No, he told him that they told him that he would never win another fight. They being Top Rank.
Yeah. And I didn't. But here's the thing. Right before he told me that, though, it was after the first fight, right? And in between the first fight and the second fight, Cameron called me, hey, man, I'm in a really bad IRS problem. I need some money. Hey, do you mind? Hey, can I sign your contract to Jay Prince? You know? I said, why? You were great. And he goes, man, I'm telling you, I'm hurting. I need money bad. The IRS is on my ass. And then he goes, but the only thing is you got to give it 5% more. Mind you this, I thought that, this brother, would have get every fucking day. He needed it. So I agreed to it. So then after he sold my contract to Jay Prince, and I gave up 5% more of myself for him, that's when he proceeded to tell me that I would never win another fight.
So James Prince kept you on Top Rank?
Yeah. But I mean, it was. I'm sure that James. No one. We didn't know. We didn't know until after the fact.
Yeah.
So.
Phew. So
all the shit that he's did. That's just one. That's one. You know how many people he's did that to, and for him not to call nobody back, but he's found God. It was bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like listen, I even a tattoo on my arm. I treat people the way I want to be treated. And that's the way I live my life. That's the way I live my life for every single aspect of my life. I raise my kids that way. Just the way you're gonna be, man. You have to be that way.
So if Cameron reaches out, you answering the phone?
Of course
I answer the phone. But what can he say now? After all these years, what if he heard this? Okay, I'm gonna pretend to be
probably
something.
say, Bones, I'm sorry I didn't reach out soon. He's got that weird voice like that, He's gonna say he's sorry he didn't reach out. Look, these things take time. Listen.
It
takes courage.
Listen, I understand, but
to apologize.
As close as we were for as many years as we were, and as many years as he found God.
That's probably
I should be
why
on top of the fucking list.
That's probably why you're at the bottom, because it's harder to confront you because he loved you so much.
No, fuck that, man. No, fuck that.
Hey,
there's no way in hell that this guy found God and all this change and all this stuff like that, but he's still doing the same shit over and over again to these fighters. You know what I'm saying? He's still, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just crazy. Like, but the craziness about it is he's so smart and intelligent.
He got boots in position.
Bro, I know, but here's the thing though. He'll get boots. He had Terrence Crawford. Listen, I'm pretty sure you know why he lost most of them, almost everybody, because I kept him in a lot of the times. But like Terrence Crawford, he lost Terrence Crawford for what reason?
You tell me.
He wouldn't even pick up the fucking phone call from one of the greatest fighters pound for pound there is. When he pick up a phone call, return a phone call. That's how stupid he is. You know what I'm saying?
But he was going through something. Didn't someone pass too in his life?
At that point in time, I don't know, because it had already been our differences. So I don't know.
I know he went through some shit, man.
But even if it was during that time, not during that time, every single fighter is the same way throughout his whole life and career. It's always been the same thing. You know what I'm saying? The same thing over and over and over again.
I mean, Boots and Brandon Lee ain't complaining right now. Maybe he changed again, post Christ.
Man, hey, that's what I'm saying. Boots is a bad motherfucker too, bro. Shit, hey, listen, hey, Brandon Lee too. He can fight. I got my little fighter that he said he wants to fight him.
Who, Abram?
Yeah, excuse me. Yeah, Abram.
You were talking about fighters not wanting it anymore. Abram came on here in the studio talking about that's why he linked up with you, because you both have the same mindset. Do you agree that he is one of those fighters that really wants it?
1,000%. I think he wants it. 100%, 1,000%, whatever. He is trying and stuff. He's just having a hard time and difficulty of grasping the fact of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Because he's kind of like that, free spirited, kind of like Rolly and off the, you know what I'm saying? And I love that joking
So he
part
wants
about
to
him.
fight.
I love that joking part about it, right? Joking and playfulness and stuff like that, right? Because I'm that same way too. I remember when my dad, I was younger, my dad said, "Can't you stop fucking playing?" I go, "No, I can't." I love fucking joking. But when it comes time to the gym and boxing, it's boxing, boxing, boxing. And he's doing better with that now. He used to joke around and play. He's joking around less and less and less. Once he gets serious and stops joking and playing and goofing off, and when knowing boxing time is boxing time, but you'll see a big change in him. And it's slowly coming. It's not gonna happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very happy with the success that we have so far. It's coming along well, and as long as we just keep growing and growing and growing, and within a couple of fights, he should be ready for Brandon.
That'd be.
I haven't gotten to see Castillo spar yet, but honestly, she looks the best in there when you on pad work. Like outside of a Shane, like I feel like she got the most pop.
So the thing with Nelsie is that she is willing to freaking learn. She's learning every single. If you guys ever noticed, like every time if I show her something, because we speak the same language, but I mean we kind of understand each other. But she's doing it, and she'll try, and she gets angry and gets mad and frustrated, and be like pinga, like because it's not the way I want it. And she knows it's not, and she try. See if one of my male fighters fucks it, oh well, fuck it. Come on, man.
Yeah.
She's trying, and my goal with her, because she has no fights really. Her fights was basically sparring matches in Mexico, but they call them fights. But it's sparring matches in Mexico. She keeps growing. She's doing well. I hope to turn her pro here September 3rd. And my goal with her is to make her a knockout artist, to make her something that. People talk about, the reason why you don't see a lot of knockouts when women in boxing is because of the time is too quick and they're too big of a gloves. That's not why you don't see knockouts, because most women hit like girls. Honestly. So I'm trying to teach her to hit like a man. And you see, when the girls are taught properly and they're knocking people out. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter about the size of the gloves or what time, how much rounds they have.
Ann Wolf was doing it.
But everybody, you can because it's how you punch and how you think. And I'm trying to have her box and think like a man.
Nah, she definitely looks like she got some pop. Let me get a quick screen share.
Yeah, see how straight the right hand is? She's bringing her foot up. Most of the
look
guys,
at the left hook, though.
I know the left hook is money, bro. I'm telling you, her right uppercut and left hook is money. So I'm trying to teach her to always be in position to land that left hook, because that left hook is gonna be money.
So what weight would she fight at?
She's gonna fight. Hopefully she gets down to 108, maybe.
What?
Yeah.
I thought you was gonna say 30s. Yeah.
No. She's fat right now, 125, because the other thing, like.
Damn,
She
108?
She was 115 when she got here. But things, her being on her own, basically, nobody helping this girl. Everybody wants to, listen, nobody is helping her. She's not like, she has no experience like the Cuban boxers usually do. She has no one backing her. She has no money. When the Cuban guys get here, money all the time. Here's clothes, here's money, here's food. Nobody is helping her except herself.
Is that because there's no amateur background?
There's no amateur background. There's no women boxing over there. She's a woman, period. It's very few you get. Only if you get the Olympians, and even the few Olympians that you have of the women are getting paid and people really backing them. And she's doing everything on her own. She's learning everything on her own, and she had setbacks and she had fights, no fights, and stuff like that. So she's in the gym, out of the gym, but we're finally getting focused and set, and she's doing well, and she hopefully fighting September 3rd.
How old is she?
She's just turned 25.
Okay. And it is your belief and opinion that even though she doesn't have an amateur background, you can turn her into something.
I'll make her a world champion. Guarantee you. Guarantee I'll make her a world champion. She wants to. She wants to. I mean, she wants to.
But at 108, isn't that going to be difficult for you to do? Because, like, I don't even know any women that fight has that ever been on television, 108 pounds? Oh, wait, Sinisa, right? Well, how big is Sinisa?
Yeah, she's 108. Well, she's 105, 108, 112.
Okay.
And Sinisa, yeah, she's doing the thing that I took for her, too. But
she's champ at 105, but yeah, she has moved up to 08.
Yeah. Okay. So my thing
is, and then Marlon's at 12.
And how many fights does Sinisa had?
She's got a lot.
Exactly. So it's going to take me a minute to get her. It's going to give me a minute to catch her up to the experience that she has. But she has no experience, and see how she's like boxing. So it's going to take me a minute.
When do you spar her? Because I ain't never seen her spar.
It's hard because to find people, and that's what I'm saying. It's very rare that she has. My thing is, I think I'm gonna have to spar with her, and I don't want to. I don't want to get back in the ring.
So Sean's too big for her?
That boy is almost 6 foot tall. Not the weight, but the size of himself. You know what I'm saying? And you know, that boy's arms are reaching, man. Like, his reach is crazy. And I mean, and the thing is too, a lot, and there's only certain people that I can really let, because they're not like me. Sean's like me and stuff like that. But if she hits him, I'm saying, because she can crack. So if she hits him, they're gonna get mad and try going all out, and then that's when they're gonna be really trouble. So I don't know if I can trust that person. So that's the reason it falls back onto me right at this point, to where she's at. I think I need to get back in the ring and help her.
But you should have had her spar that girl that was just here, Ibarra, that sparred McCaskill, bro. She fought McCaskill, she was sparring in Top Rank. She's tall though. But
that's what I'm saying. Listen, she's been in the ring, in the gym, out of the gym, and from all the situation from going on with her coming over here and struggles and the family but right now I just now got her in here. I don't think she's very rare had a full week in the gym.
Oh really?
But I'm saying, because it's just shit going on. I mean, it's hard to make. You know, she came over with nothing by herself. And do you think any of those friends helped her? No.
Right.
So and no one's reading. It is what it is now. It's too late now. We got things. We're trying to get things handled and situated, but no one's helping. So it's hard to stay focused and steady. Some days you just like, man, life is just fucked up. You don't want to work out. Then it goes to one, then another day, then next thing you know, I mean, like, you know, then you're starting back around scratch one, and then you start again, and then one upside, one downside. So just a lot of struggles. But I'm trying to keep her in there mentally, because I see a lot of the things like you see. I know boxing, and I see it. But how she's gonna box and be and fight is a different way. But in the gym and the way she's learning, and I keep telling you, learning and throwing punches this way, I'm telling you, have knock girls out. And that's the key to be a star, is knocking girls out.
Absolutely.
I want to knock girls out.
Absolutely, man. So when is Abrams getting a fight? Abram Martinez. I know he's fighting at 140, no?
Yeah.
So what's next for him? And
man, Abram is like, I just want to see some signs of.
So you want to work with him before a fight gets offered? You want to keep working with him? You don't want, okay.
I want to see a little bit of growth before I throw him into a fight.
So what about Keith Hunter? I mean, you know, he's calling out big names. Do you believe he's ready for those names? He's calling out Regis Prograis, Tank Davis, Rolly Romero.
We will go. Listen, we will go tomorrow with them. Any of them, from 135 to 147. Anybody, just because. You know, there's there's certain people like just Terrence Crawford. There's like a dog. There's like a dog in these people. I finally got Keith, or he got himself, whatever, together. Whatever, was a great team. Whatever else. We had DJ. You guys had him in here, right? Very thankful for DJ for help, because you know the only thing Keith is lacking is you know, just kind of like someone to be there to motivate him, to put him. He'll do the work, but just needs. You know what I'm saying? And believe me, he'll go beat your ass with no work. You know what I'm saying? When he knocked these people out, he didn't train. And he's gifted. And he'll go in there and do 10 rounds right now if he had to. You know what I'm saying? But so out of that, he's looking phenomenal. He's got his head on straight. He knows how close he is to the top and trying to get one of the. He's always been the opponent. His promoter.
Who's his promoter? Coen?
Yeah, always sends him as the opponent somewhere. We've never. I can't think of one time that we went somewhere and we're supposed to win. We go to their hometowns, we go to their people, their cards, and we go and knock the boys out.
How long is that situation in place for? Do you know?
I have no clue. I mean, listen, Greg's been doing well right now. With you know what I'm saying. Greg, both of them has stepped up to the plate. They had their arguments and and disagreements. They're both doing well, and I'm happy to see that. He's fighting. He's going on. Greg has the ability and capability to get him the fights that he needs or would want. So let's just move on him and get it done.
Well, his last fight says it was here in Vegas, so that's a hometown fight.
Yeah. But we went the last minute replacement. We didn't know about it till like 3 days before the fight.
You didn't know about fighting an undefeated fighter until 3 days before the fight.
We didn't know about him. Who
was he supposed to fight?
Like a week. Like I think it was like a week or something. It was very, very short amount of time. It was very weak or short amount of time.
Who was he supposed to fight before this undefeated fighter?
He wasn't on the card. He wasn't the
Keith was the last minute replacement.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's what he's saying. That he took that fight short notice against an undefeated
They called us
fighter.
and said, "Let's go, fuck it, let's go."
Whose card was it?
Whose card was it?
Bro, that was that card that, remember they came to us? No.
It wasn't a Virgin.
Was that the Man?
That's the Virgin Hotel.
Yeah. The champions. Sons of Legends.
Sons of Legends.
I was thinking the time before. Yeah. So we that one we knew about 3 weeks before the fight. Yeah, I was thinking about the time before.
Okay.
But listen, let me tell you something. The Sons of Legends, we fought their undefeated guy. The promoter, Roy Jones Promotion, it was their guy. So we went on their card to fight their guy. And the situation was supposed to be is that he was supposed to be the main guy and fight just anybody just because of the Sons of Legends. And then for someone, it got twisted all of a sudden when some people got involved into it, and now he's fighting an undefeated guy with Roy Jones Promotions.
Got the win.
He got of course.
But he ain't get the knockout. And the reason I ask is because he's the one saying he would knock out Regis, Tank, and Rose.
So the reason is because of this. We really didn't train that hard for the fight because it's supposed to be a nobody. It was on the card, off the gut, no opponent. This opponent, that opponent, right? So we wasn't for sure. Second thing is he made his 135. He made 133. That boy made like 140 something. He was like 6-7 pounds over, and didn't even try to attempt. I said just attempt to lose the weight.
Yeah, it's got him registered for at 140 3/4.
Yeah. I don't think that was the right weight. I think he came in like 142 or something like that, and he brought it down just to make me happy. But when the kid didn't make weight, you know what I'm saying, it makes a big difference. You know what I'm saying? When you take yourself to 135, now if those big fights he's saying he wants, if he's 135, they're going to be 135. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, if it's going to be 140, it's going to be 140. He's the one making weight, doing what he has to do to be strong and revive and recruit.
Let me get through these questions because we got a couple minutes before Mark comes on. David in New York. Mark is there? He's early.
Right as you said that, he joined up. But we can don't rush.
He's early. He's early.
Mark can wait.
He's early. David Maldonado says, how would you fancy a fight between Tito Trinidad and Errol Spence? How would that go? I think Spence lack of real elite defense would get him stopped against a puncher like Trinidad.
No, he beats Trinidad. You're talking about Errol Spence, right?
Yeah.
He's too innocent. That's another thing too with these guys. Basic wins fights. One of the greatest of all time, Muhammad Ali, threw 1-2 with jab in the right hand. How can he be the greatest, one of the greatest of all time with just the basic shit? Because basic wins. Basic is the best. You know what I'm saying? So the basic, the Earl fight's very basic, very simple. It's sound, and I'm telling you right now, he probably knocks Trinidad out in late rounds.
All right, we got another one here. James Valdez, San Antonio says, do you think Eddie Reynoso failed Canelo in the corner that night in the Bivol fight, or did they both know at some point they weren't winning the fight that night and were content with just going 12 rounds?
I got to be honest with you.
You didn't watch it?
I didn't watch the fight.
What the
But
why?
listen, I got this something because
it's Canelo Alvarez, bro.
But because I'm a boxing trainer and motherfuckers don't pay me and I'm broke and I can't afford pay-per-view and I was just 1 minute, next thing you know, it's like gone. So.
Bruh, next time, just come watch it over here.
I just,
actually, we won't be here.
Exactly.
No. I mean, if everything goes well, I would.
That's why I didn't watch the fight. Yeah, that's why I didn't watch the fight. But can I tell you something? It's like take nothing away from Bivol. Listen, Bivol did his job and did his homework and fought him a perfect fight. He really did. I mean, you can't take nothing away. Can things change for Canelo? Yes. Can he do things different? Yes. But both of them, he did his homework and he was in and out, and that's the only way. And he beat him.
All right, I got James Benitez in Huntsville, Alabama. Bones, thanks for coming on the show. No way the people will believe you regarding that you saw Magsayo winning 7 rounds. Pure lies. But seriously, cool boy Stephen Fulton, where does he rank amongst the greatest that's ever fought in the division you once reigned?
Stephen can fight, no doubt. I like that kid. It's hard for me to compare because, like I said, man. I fought at the age of 18. I fought Orlando Canizales, one of the best champions of all time. You know what I'm saying? And so therefore, he just got the titles and just got the belts. It's hard for me to say he's like one of the he is what he is. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a world champion. He did great. He's on his way to stardom and the way to be greatness, but he ain't there yet. So it's hard for me to say. But no doubt, he can fight, bro. Fulton can fight, bro. He's good. He beat my boy Angelo.
Leo.
Yeah.
It's a lot of good fighters. I mean, obviously, he's out of Philly.
Right.
Boots out of Philly right now. Making a lot of noise. What do you think of these young guys on the come up? And obviously, it's not just them.
Right.
The Shakur Stevensons of the world, the Devin Haney's of the world.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. Listen, as how I am, I'm more personality than anything, and the way they think. Listen, to me, Shakur Stevenson's here above everyone right now. Listen, Shakur just I love his work ethic. I love.
Bro, that's so crazy coming from you. Literally being eyes view with Devin, like you barely see Shakur, so that's
no. I see Shakur all the time. I see Shakur all the time as well.
All the time when he goes to Top Rank. And out of that, you got.
I don't go to Top Rank that much.
So even worse, he stays over there.
Listen. Believe me, I interact with him enough to know. James Prince used to manage me as well, young man. Just so you know,
I heard you earlier.
I don't have to be
bought
in the
your
gym.
contract.
But
I'm just saying that's crazy because you're like you get to see Devin firsthand. He trains in your gym.
Devin's phenomenal. I'm not saying that,
but you picking Shakur?
No, I'm picking Shakur as being one of my favorite because it just has personality.
But he beats Devin in your eyes.
I just like the fact that
does he beat Devin? Who wins out of the 3? Who's the last man standing? Tank, Devin, or Shakur?
I think that Devin probably win out of those because Devin's just
what?
The boxer.
Don't try to fix it, man. You said Shakur.
No, I said he's my favorite. The mentality, the way he is.
And how's the mentality not going to show up in a fight?
But I'm saying as a person, I wasn't really talking about boxing. I love the fact that this motherfucker, listen, he'd be cursing out, telling you he's going to fuck you up with a smile. You don't know whether you give him a hug or fuck him up. You know what I'm saying? I just love the fact the way he is. He's always in the gym. He kind of reminds me of like Floyd.
All right, Bones.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's take this picture. We got Magsayo in 1 minute. He's actually there.
Where's he at?
He on Zoom.
Put him up.
I haven't let him in yet. Not till we let Bones get his piece.
We're gonna go ahead and give out your social media.
Instagram bones.adams.boxing.
All right, we'll be back. 12 years. I never expected it to turn out like this. TheBoxingVoice.com. Shout out to the community, man. I appreciate y'all.
What's happening, people?
Info Joe, Los Angeles, in the building.
Adrian, the problem wrong, the man from the frozen tundra.
Keem, straight out of Florida. Liz Lowe, Decatur, Georgia.
You already know what it is. It's the Queen, Martha K, Detroit, stand up.
David Maldonado, New York City. Yo, Nuss, don't cut me off, man. Don't cut me off.
King Amina of Essex, catch me for them championship rounds.
Big Super Mac, Plainview, Texas. Davidian in Buffalo. God bless you all.
In Jesus' name.
Without Chai, it ain't nothing. Without the callers, it ain't nothing, man.
Bad Girl, TKO, San Diego, California.
Big Fish Vegas, Palm Beach, Florida. Intrigue the Incredible, straight out the ATL. James Benitez, Huntsville, Alabama. It ain't hating, it's just the truth.
Show Kid, Mount Vernon, New York, suckers.
SDS Promotions.
Coach Mide from London, UK.
Let's go! I'm ready!
Checking in from Tennessee, it's Lethal James, Payne. It's lethal.
Line 6 Reed, just spreading that boots gospel.
Bo from Bama, only in America.
Well, I'm a true attestation to the American dream.
King Born, Crown Heights, Brooklyn. You heard? 4 chicken wings and french fries, breakfast and champions. Let's get to it.
JT, New Orleans, Louisiana.
Stuff like that.
Yo, TVB, this Coach J-Mac. New Orleans, Louisiana, 504, baby.
What have you?
C. Y. E.
California.
Like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some.
This is the #1 pound for pound and 2 division champion, Marvin the Tank Furman from Dallas, Texas.
Mr.
LB Southern, from DC to Stunt City, Bomb Squad.
Brandon Mairis, aka the AJ Trucking, straight out of Cincinnati, baby.
Madbat 100, U.S. Virgin Islands.
Chickarelli, Hollywood, California.
Luis Reyes, Boston, Mass. Yo, drop that SDS shit,
This
son.
message was brought to you by SDS Promotions.
The voice of the people. There is no equal. You can add Nestor Gibbs on Skype to be part of the conversation. TheBoxingVoice.com.
As I always say, please make sure you push the thumbs up. Share this in every episode of the Boxing Voice podcast. This is TBD for life. If you ain't on Patreon, that's because you're stupid.
Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me?
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? We back. Is Mark Magsayo? There you go there. Magsayo.
He is currently connecting.
Currently connecting to the system. We're going to be having the current WBC 126-pound champion in the featherweight division, Mark Magsayo. Coming off the big win over Gary Russell Jr. and stepping into the ring with veteran, former champion.
Who at the time, Gary was the longest reigning world champion, so.
That's right. Hey, Mark, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
Oh, we're good, man. Thank you so much for giving us an opportunity to go ahead and interview the current WBC featherweight champion. Coming off the biggest win of your career, would you say that is the biggest win over Gary Russell?
It's a dream come true to me to become a world champion because this is my dream.
For sure.
Now I'm a world champion. I'm so happy.
Oh, man. Well, blessings to you. So how long have you been in LA preparing for this fight?
I went home for 23 days in the Philippines and I came back and trained again.
Oh, wow. So you came back immediately, basically.
Yeah.
So who do you leave back at the Philippines? Do you have a wife? Is it just mother and father? Who is waiting for you in the Philippines?
My father and brothers.
Oh, father and brothers. Do your brothers box as well?
Before, when he is a kid, now he didn't survive the training.
So you said your father and your brothers. Have any of them planned, or do any of them plan to come to your first title defense here next week?
No, they have no visa yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it difficult for you to acquire your visa?
No, easy.
Oh, good.
We have no time to process because busy in training.
Nice. So, I believe you're sparring with with Dominic Crowder, right?
Yeah, Dominic Crowder.
How has that been?
He's good. He's fast. It's like he mimicked the style of Rey Vargas, but he's more than speed than Vargas.
So, Mark, I got a little surprise for you here. Can you see him?
What's up, young man? What's up, young man? Hey, hey. Tell him how bad you beat his ass last fight. Tell him how you won. Tell him how you beat his ass. 7-8 rounds of that fight. Tell him.
7-8 rounds.
No, I was just saying how proud I am of you. You did a good job. You're a strong puncher, and we love to watch you fight, brother.
I need to improve every fight.
Of course. They were disappointed because you didn't knock the guy out. That's why. The guy had one.
He was disappointed. He said if I was training him, he would have got the knockout.
True. He had one arm. Yo, what the fuck, man? He had one arm.
Freddie's right there. I can see Freddie better chill.
He had one arm.
He's running.
Run faster.
Cut the ring off.
Hey, you gotta run faster than a tiger.
So, Mark, how'd you meet this guy?
Coach Brandon.
Coach Bones, yeah.
No, Coach Brandon too. That's my.
Oh, you met him through Coach Brandon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, in his gym. He's in Vegas.
Yeah.
Nice guy.
He's okay.
Sometimes. Yeah. I love Mark.
So, Coach Bones. So he's going up against
Rey Vargas.
Rey Vargas, undefeated former 122-pound fighter, but very tall, 5'10" and a half. How do you see Mark doing in this fight, and what will be his keys to success?
Listen, Freddie's gonna have him ready. I guarantee he's gonna knock him out this time. Listen, this boy can punch. Mark is a real deal. He can fight, he can box, he can punch. I mean, this kid is phenomenal. And Freddie's just gonna have to do what he always does and create his magic, and it's gonna happen because just hear what he said. He wants to learn. He wants to be better. So therefore, he will take and listen to Freddie and become better.
Mark, tell us, how exactly do you get on the inside? Rey Vargas obviously has that height, has that reach, but has success on the inside as well. What do you think will be your key to success come next Saturday night?
I'm gonna use my footwork. Yeah, I'm gonna use my footwork to defeat him, and I have already power, and maybe I need more hip movement and footwork. He doesn't fight like me.
Yeah, no.
He will spot a robot fighter.
Now, I was gonna say he's had one fight. Well, your fight will be his second fight in only 3 years. So he's been out of the ring. Obviously, we did see him back in November, but outside of that, he was very inactive. Do you think that some of that ring rust will show? We saw him, move up in weight for the first time in his last fight and go to the decision. Do you think that some of that ring rust, some of that inactivity will show come fight night?
That's his problem. Like Gary Russell, that's their problem. Their problem. I don't care.
That's true, man. That is so true.
Yeah.
So who else other than Dominic Crowder did you bring in to emulate the style of Rey Vargas?
Leonardo Baez.
Okay.
Leonardo Baez, and the one I'm fighting Barrete now. And
What? Oh, the one that's fighting Navarrete.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Eduardo Navarrete. Eduardo Baez. The other one is his name is Burgos from Mexico, and Papi Chari from Dominican Republic. Puerto Rico.
What was his name?
Papi Chari. He's the fighter of Miguel Cotto.
Okay, so great work for sure.
Now, Mark,
or sparring partner.
Mark, has it always been a dream of yours to train with Freddie just because Pacquiao and that's who Pacquiao trained with?
Before I trained in Wildcard before last 2015, and I have an other promotion, other gym. So after my contract, we go to Coach Bones, and then we come back to the Philippines because I don't have a fight, and then we came back here in LA to talk about my next coach. So yeah, it's my dream.
For sure.
Coach Freddie.
Now, Mark, obviously not to look past Rey Vargas, but there is other opportunities out there. I'm sure, as you've seen, as of late, a lot of people unifying, a lot of fighters becoming undisputed and really giving us that one face, one name per division. Do you have that interest in a Navarrete fight, in maybe a Lee Wood, a Josh, one of those top fights?
Yeah, we're planning to fight a unification this year, and I passed this fight first, Vargas first, and then unification bout with Santa Cruz, because they matching up. It's easy to match up because it's the same promotion, TGB.
You think Santa Cruz takes that fight?
Yeah, for sure. He said we talk about it.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So do you know, would he have a fight?
Good business. Yeah.
Do you know, would he have a fight? Because obviously he's been out of the ring since February. You're about to fight, so you probably wouldn't be ready to get back in the ring till the fall. Do you know, is he going to have a tune-up before you guys unify? Do you know?
Yeah, the last we talked about, because he said he wants a one tune-up fight.
Okay.
One tune-up fight.
Yeah.
So that would obviously be towards the end of this year, you think? Or do you think it might?
Yeah, December or November.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, let's make it happen. Definitely.
What's your thoughts on Rey Vargas? He's pretty tall, man, and long.
I don't underestimate his style because he's undefeated too, tough fighter. But all his fights is keep running. He don't engage, but I hope he engage this coming next Saturday. So the fight the people can enjoy. The people enjoy the fight.
But what's the game plan if he starts running, man? How do you stop him from running?
That's why I said I use my footwork.
Oh, footwork. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we got a couple of questions here from the people. I got New York Bullet in New York. He says, "What's up, champ? If you had the chance to test your skills against any legend, who would it be? God bless. Good luck on your future."
Manny Pacquiao.
So you never got to spar him?
No, I want to try, but they said no, too big.
What? Damn.
But okay. I'm sure, Mark. I'm sure you've been part of those famous runs up those mountains up there in Hollywood, right?
Yeah. Yes.
What do you? What can you say about the now retired, former champ, the legend? What can you say about his work ethic, even at his old age? For these last couple camps, still putting in that work, still getting, obviously the work in.
Still the beast. When he trains, still a beast. It's like a monster in training. It's like he kill himself in training. That's why I admire him.
How do you think that someone who was able to become an 8-division world champion is able to stay motivated? Obviously, he has made plenty of money. He has accomplished plenty in the sport, no question. He is a first ballot Hall of Famer. How do you think he was able to stay so motivated for so many years? Because it must have not been easy.
Like he said, boxing is my passion. That's what he said. So, yeah, that's what he said.
So it all comes down to the passion. I got James Benitez in Huntsville, Alabama. He says, "Mark, good win. A lot of people question the performance. So I know you got this fight up next. And I think since he's smaller, you should win. Since I see you as a big 126-pounder. Does a fight against a Christopher Colbert or even a Shakur Stevenson pique your interest? You must do great things to eliminate the doubters." Too long? You need me to repeat it?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
would you have interest? So basically, he's saying he believes you are a big featherweight. And would you have interest in a fight with Chris Colbert, who is at 130, or even the unified super featherweight champ, Shakur Stevenson?
If I'm moving up, yeah, I can fight them because I'm a big featherweight. So I can move up in 130, 135.
How much longer do you think you can make 126 then?
I think gonna be undisputed first.
Oh, so it's not just Santa Cruz. You want all the belts at 126.
But I need to train more hard.
Okay.
All
Got
right.
you.
Nice.
So, what was your most memorable moment with your time with Freddie?
We bond together when we fight in Connecticut. We bond there, we play after the fight. Yeah.
Play what? Play what?
That was in the bubble?
Yeah, in the bubble.
Okay.
What you guys play? Chess?
No, it's just in the near the casino.
Okay. Well, Mark, man, we want to thank you obviously for coming on. We do appreciate your time. If you can give out any social media for anybody that isn't following you, please do so. If you know any ticket information or anywhere you want to direct the audience, go ahead and take it away.
To all listeners and watch now, please follow my Facebook page, Mark Magnifico Magsayo, YouTube channel, Mark Magnifico Magsayo, and Instagram, Mark Magnifico Magsayo.
And the ticket link to your fight is in the Instagram bio. So when they head over to the Instagram, all you got to do is click the link in Mark's bio, and it'll take you directly to the Ticketmaster ticket page for his fight in San Antonio next week.
All right.
Mark, thank you very much, man. Keep on fighting. We can't wait to see you defend that title. And God bless. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
All right. We're going to go ahead and open up these phone lines. If you're out there, you know the number to call in, 142-569-5241. Press 1 one time. Voice your opinion right here on the Voice of the People hotline.
Remember to rate us 5 stars on iTunes.
And if y'all hurry the fuck up, you might be able to say hi to the former world champ, to the world-renowned trainer Bones Adams, who decided to stick around and see not just see the Mark interview, but just hang out with us for a little bit.
Yeah, we appreciate it, man.
We appreciate that, Bones.
Yeah, I must say hi to you, Mark and stuff. I see Mark. I haven't seen him in a minute, but hang out with you guys for a minute.
Appreciate that.
Subscribe to youtube.com/The Boxing Voice for the latest and greatest interviews with your favorite fighters.
Let's do it.
Don't get much time when we're at the gym. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's true.
Yeah, that is true. You're always working, man. You're in that ring, man. I got James Benitez in Huntsville, Alabama on the line. Let me go out to him.
I can add him in on Discord.
Listos pe los chingazos. Listos pe los chingazos.
And it's not going the distance. Either he'll wave the white flag or I'll wave it for him.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
A lot of you live believable lives. It's easy to sit in those seats. It ain't easy to stand up here. Remember that.
Matter of fact, when I smacked his brother in this gym right here, he didn't do anything. All he did was stand there like a big fat pussy.
In your mind, how does that fight go?
With me getting my hand raised.
SDS Promotions.
Danny Bones, y'all hear me?
We hear you. Sound like shit though. Where are you at?
Come on, man.
You on the toilet? Get off that bullshit Bluetooth, man.
Oh, you on the shit tooth?
Yeah, I'm on the shit tooth.
Come on, man. Bones can't hear you, man.
All right, well, shit. Run the keyboard and I'll get off.
Come on, you got Bones taking out his hearing aid and shit, talking about it's hurting the hearing aid.
What?
Oh, let me step out. You hear me better now?
Yeah. Kinda.
All right, cool. This nigga. Yo, appreciate the content as always, man. Appreciate the content as always, man. Hey, Bones, man. Yo, you full of shit, man. Ain't no way you saw that, man. You gonna keep it a buck. I respect what you did in the sport. I respect all those things. I respect your comeback story, man, and all that, man. But you can't have seen that, man. A blind man could have really seen that Gary was beating his ass with one arm, man. Just keeping it a buck.
Yeah,
you know, I want seriously, I want Mark to still do good things, man, because after a big win like that, man, you can't just fall off and lose to nobody.
Right.
You know, you can't just do that. You know, I mean, the Lay Wood, the Navarrete fights, man. I see him maybe beating Wood, but I don't see him beating Navarrete. You know, so I think with him, man, if they move him right, man, just go ahead and move him up to one of them bigger names, man. Because like I said, he is a big featherweight. I mean, he's a big featherweight.
Yeah, he's a huge
featherweight. So might as well try to move him up to exactly. So I think they should just go ahead and just try to market him, move him up to 130 and everything, try to get that Shakur smoke. I mean, Shakur, I doubt all the sides of the street going to try to work with Shakur. So might as well just, hey, you know, get a name like that with a big win, especially with the fight that Shakur could have once had in the past.
Right.
And he beat him, you know, throw him at him. But other than that, man, keep on doing what you're good. I love the fact of how you rebuilding Shane Mosley Jr., man. Yeah. Hopefully he can hold the strap like his dad. And that's my call, Ness, man. Much respect to you as always.
Hey, you know what? And that's the only I promised him years ago that I would make him world champion. So that I'll do anything I can. We love each other, respect each other. You know, Shane even senior comes to the camps with us. So we're I think we're gonna do it. I think we'll do it.
Love to hear that. Who we got next, Ness?
Looks like King Born is in the building in Brooklyn.
What up?
Brooklyn Zoo is coming through your town. Let's get to it.
When you see old dirty bastards in a position like that, then you know they don't get ready to bust your.
I love my TVV, comrades.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
Listen, man. What? Goddamn Spider Crime, goddamn Shao Shane. That's all I need, and I'm good.
SDS Promotions.
Born?
Y'all hear me, right? That's what he sound like every fucking time. Y'all hear me, right?
Hey, we don't hear him tonight.
Man, who we got next, man?
Damn, that's it. Let me see on...
We got two on Blog Talk.
Oh, Matt Bent, 100 Kansas City. What up?
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
We hear you.
Yeah, this is a question for Bones. What happened to Parnell Fisher?
Who? Parnell Fisher? Who knows? That boy, listen, he's in the streets more than there's anything, so.
Oh, man. I thought he was going to do something. I thought he was going to be somebody.
You know what? I did too, because he's talking about a guy who's probably 6'1" and literally like he walks around 112.
Wow.
But I mean, he had unbelievable reach and abilities and talent, but just sometimes you just can't focus and dedicate his life to boxing.
Mm-hmm.
So and that's more, he didn't know what he wanted to do. He didn't know if he would be a street guy or a boxer or this or that. So that was his problem.
All right. As far as Joyce and Christian Hammer, Ness, bet the rounds. Not going past 6. Bet the rounds to make some money.
Yeah.
All right, that's my call.
Yeah, Joe's been looking good in sparring and stuff like that. So
yeah.
I mean, we've been watching him, so we know the guy. Hey, Joe's been looking phenomenal in the gym right now. So
yeah, no, we got to see him spar with Michael Hunter. Yeah, that was some good sparring right there. That was some good sparring.
We got King Born back.
King Born. Y'all hear me, right?
He ain't back.
Right here. Y'all hear? I'm right here, y'all.
What up?
Yeah. Right here. Yeah. Hey, Bones, listen, man. I need you to come to New York. I need you to come to Brooklyn, man. I need some help with my guys, man. Can you rebuild them like water damage? Can you rebuild Chris Colbert? Can you rebuild Edgar Berlanga? I need, man, what can you do with these dudes? Tell me what you're doing with Chris Colbert,
listen. It sounds like you're the inventor and I'm the improver, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, come to Vegas, come where I'm at. But I wouldn't mind a trip to New York either. But yeah.
Yeah, man, New York, man, help these brothers out here, man. They I don't know what it is, because when you was fighting, you was hungry and you like Floyd Mayweather. You took that less money to become great. Remember, Floyd took less money from Oscar De La Hoya.
Right.
So you know. I think this generation, people 20 to 30, they entitled. And you got to go for yours. So like I said, man, thanks for coming on the show. Yo, next, I'm going to get at y'all tomorrow. I ain't going to hold the line. Peace.
All right, looks like we got a new caller in Boston. What up?
Bro, he the intro, man. He the intro.
Who is this?
Nigga, Porgy.
Oh. Why you calling from a different number?
I'm incognito today. Nah.
I'm incognito.
Yo, first of all, let me say, I don't pay Showtime to see you all there, not even putting a goddamn motherfucking effort. If I want to see two motherfuckers just fight, I pick up a fight with somebody in the street. Don't need that shit. You don't love that sport, my dude? Just move along. Gone. Fuck you. Next. What a great show. Thumbs up, donate.
Hey, yo, what's happening, people?
What up?
Hey, yo, listen. Gary didn't want shit. My B Bones. I'm glad you're here supporting TVB. You know, as a guest and whatnot, but man, come on now. You don't put in no output, you ain't winning. You don't win on D.
Yeah.
Anyways, I would just want to move along from that, and that Joyce and Christian Hammer, that guy no buzz, bro.
No buzz.
This shit like dead on arrival, man, like a UK thing. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's the biggest fight. Well, actually, Mark fights this weekend.
No, that's next weekend.
Oh, shit. He
Bro, and
fights on the
Christian
night?
Hammer not even the main event. That's the crazy thing. You know that, right?
Nah.
He co-main. He not main event.
Who's the main event?
Zolane Tete.
Get out of
I
here.
swear to God.
He still got a belt?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That shit ain't got no buzz. That shit's not even an attraction like that. I don't know what's going on there. Like a
It's Joseph Parker for he pulled out.
Christian Hammer, exactly. Christian Hammer, come on, he ain't got no business in there. He was just about to get his ass baptized by Jared Anderson until he got that injury. So, come on, he ain't got no business in there.
Man, he got another payday.
Yeah, he gonna get paid.
Yo, that guy that you got here in the interview, the fighter, Mark, that cat is dangerous, bro. How old is this kid?
27.
So he got another like solid 3 or 4 years.
Damn,
that's
That's it. Come on, Papa. Give him some more. Give him some more. Come on, Papa. All those fucking Cubans, like 55. Luis Ortiz is 116 and 3/4. Come on, he's still fighting.
He about to fight Andy.
Right, he got the big pay per view.
You know, wins like that, baby. Listen, I just want to talk about Gary real quick. I think the same thing. After 34, you really don't know, baby. You rolling the dice. That youth, you cannot dispense the youth. Boxing is a young man's sport. Anyways, I just want to say about Gary, he got to give you a last run, but he got to get healthy, bro. He got to get right. He just can't come back like that. He got to take the whole year. He used to take a year off all the time, doesn't he?
Yeah, man.
Every fight once a year. And
That's probably why he looked like that.
Right?
So
he got to take that year off and then come back, give it a last run, 2 or 3 more fights, and that's it, you know? So everybody out there, shout out to TVB, the world, everybody support the channel. I got to go, I'm out.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call. Next, who we got?
Who is next?
Austin?
We got
Looks
Majid.
like David. Okay, go with him.
Majid.
In Ohio, what up?
Y'all can hear me?
Perfect.
Everybody like the video, subscribe to the channel, join YouTube members and Patreon for some. Shout out to Bones coming and doing that interview, sitting through the calls. I feel like those other people doing the interviews need to get their little take on the sports too, not only themselves. But other than that, man, I wanted to talk more shit. First, I'm going to throw my shit out there. I duck border wars for nobody who don't know. So now I'm going to talk my shit. Blue Blood coming to the show or whatever. And I feel like he need to talk to the fans because every time it's time to talk about boxers, he just get like cult-like followings and just follow one boxer and don't give, promote the sport. So I think he need to talk to people and really feel the heat instead of just giving his tea.
He canceled, man. He said he forgot somehow.
Oh, yeah, I expect that shit. But, yeah, that was better than You know, but screw him. Shout out to Bones. Shout out to what y'all doing. I'm out.
All right, all right.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir. We got David Maldonado, New York City. What is up?
Listen, Vegas don't know nothing. The world don't know nothing. Only I know everything.
We did it first. We did it first. And we motivate even the greats.
Oh, what a big shot by Lopez. I told everybody.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
What he done to the boxing world to be number one in a junior weight division.
SDS Promotions.
David.
Yo.
What up?
Yo, what's going on, fellas?
What up? What
yo,
up?
Man, just want to give y'all your flowers, man. Y'all been doing a great job interviewing a lot of vets nowadays. You got Bones Adams there, man. Big shout out to Bones Adams. You had Paulie Spotify. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Spatafora.
Spatafora. Yo, that was a crazy interview. That dude's a G, for real. I was telling you in your DM that you got to try to see if you can get a hold of Terry Norris, bro. That's a legend from the 90s. One of the best junior middleweights of all time, bro. You got to get that guy on your show.
No, we can't get to it. We can't get him in. You know, he can't talk.
That great.
Yeah, you know what's crazy? He talks a little slurred up, but he's in phenomenal shape. He still look like physically he in his prime, yo. For real. But yo, the last caller said something about Blue Blood. He puts a lot of clickbait. You know what I'm saying? I was scrolling through. He put something that made it seem like Crawford and Spencer's already a done deal, and that Terrence Crawford is a favorite. And then I clicked on it. It was all cap, man. Is that fight a done deal? Because I didn't see nothing from Michael Carpenter.
Steve Kim reported it as
Custer too, though. Custer saying that
Steve Kim reported it on some trolling shit. But Brian Custer, in his interview with Danny Garcia, confirmed that Errol had agreed for
the fight's happening in October.
For the fight in October.
I hope that's true.
I heard the same thing.
See?
Yo, you know what's crazy? I predicted too that if that fight was to happen, it would happen around October, and I said that on the show, and you were saying, nah, it would happen in December or January. I said October's good because Crawford's been having too many one-year layoffs. He fought Porter, I think, in October.
November.
I don't want him to wait another year for November. Yeah, I'm glad it happened. I hope it does happen. And
bro, really Crawford's older, man. Crawford's older. Errol just had some time off. I'm not saying that he chose to have that time off, but he just had some time off. You know, he was able to recover some, give his body a break. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Crawford stay in the gym. He's a disciplined fighter. He's been helping Keyshawn in camp. So, you know, there's nothing wrong with Terrence taking a little bit of time off. He's older, man. How many fights has he not been in?
And you know what? He hasn't really been in any really wars like that. And, you know, believe it or not, everybody wanted this fight years ago. But I think it's the perfect time because both of those guys had their best performance. Spence stopped Ugas, who was durable.
I mean, it's hard to say that after Spence, you know, has gone through what he's gone through, that this is the best time. It would probably been the best time.
I think he's saying just for them coming off the last performance.
Performances, yeah, based on their performances. It's like, for instance, the best time for Pacquiao and Mayweather was supposed to be after Manny Pacquiao destroyed Miguel Cotto, and I believe around that time Floyd had came back and beat Marquez and then beat Shane Mosley. That was the perfect time for that fight to happen around that time. And then Pacquiao started showing vulnerability after that Margarito fight, and then eventually he had that close fight with Marquez, and then he got robbed by Bradley, and then got knocked out by Marquez. It's weird though, because right now boxing's different. Right now fighters are more in their prime, in their 30s. Back in the days, they were burnt out sooner. I was trying to make sense of it, but I realized back then they were more active. So that's probably why the fighters back in the days were burnt out in their 30s.
Not just that, but I feel like it was a lot more common for fighters back in the day to go pro a lot earlier, a lot younger.
Yeah.
I turned pro at 15.
But like I said, being that they were more active.
Yeah, look, Bones right here said he turned. Yeah, Bones said he turned pro at 15. So Bones was on some Canelo shit before Canelo.
True.
Nick Dice, Chicago.
Hey, Shy City in the house. Hey, good evening to you guys. Ness, you the big OG.
What up?
Hey, really Danny.
What up?
Chicago neighbor. What's up, man?
You know it.
Hey, Bones, thanks for your work within the boxing game, man. Hey, and by the way, Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence, if it is in October, I'm coming to Vegas, man.
Appreciation night. Appreciation night. Y'all know it's coming.
Yeah, so Bones, question. What's your favorite dish?
That's my favorite one.
Dish like food?
Your favorite dish, your favorite food.
Pizza. Pizza.
What kind?
Well, you know what? I stopped eating meat several years ago, so it'd be cheese.
Really? You're a vegan? Or
not,
just
not really vegan. I eat fish and just I just don't eat
red meat.
No meat. No
chicken.
Chicken, turkey, anything meat. No.
Oh.
So you're a pescatarian?
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. With the what is it? The salmonella powder that they use for the flour. That's the authentic way. I'm probably saying it wrong, but yeah, that's my call. Hey, I'm gonna be out there in Vegas for real. I'm gonna come check y'all out. God bless you guys.
All right,
thank you, brother.
Thank you, appreciate it. Oh, we
got James Benitez with a super chat. Says, Bones, since loves the green print, would you like Masiago against Tank? I guess he meant to say, since Ness loves the green print, would you like Masiago against Tank? Do you think he has a chance? Let's get your boy Masiago money after this next one.
You're talking about Magsayo?
Yeah, Masiago.
That'd be a great fight.
Magsayo.
Yeah, Magsayo, yeah.
Magsayo.
Mark, I don't think Mark, I don't know if Mark would do that. Like I said, he's got his mind set on 26 pounds. I don't think he would move up. He's a big 26. I'm talking about a big 26, but his mind's made up with 26 pounds, so that's where he's going to be at. I think he says he'll move up after the fact. I think he'll finish his career at 126. I don't think he'll move up. He should, but I don't think he will.
Jaguar Paul says, don't worry, Bones. Some of us have working eyes. Gary Russell didn't do a damn thing.
He did what he had to do. He survived. He was scoring. He was doing. That's what I'm saying. He after a couple rounds, he took a couple rounds off. He adjusted, and the pain he was going through kind of like numbed out. And he's like, fuck it. That's where my hat's off to him. But I just don't think he was busy enough and active enough to get the fight. It was a close fight, and it was a close fight. But just Mark just too busy and too active, and you gotta think that Gary's running most of the time. That he would stop, throw a punch to them. Come on, effective, aggressive. If he wasn't chasing after him, there wouldn't be a fight. So that's why you gotta give Mark the credit for making the fight.
I got Optimus Prime that sends a pear emoji working out and says, keep it up, super sticker. And that's then we got another $10 super chat from him from Optimus Prime that says TBV was going to tell Blue Blood something he didn't want to hear. That's why he didn't show up. And it looks like we got the People's Champ on the line in Cincinnati.
Hello, ladies.
Anybody that knows me know I've been a player, whether it was in Alabama, Ohio, or anywhere around the globe.
TheBoxingVoice.com.
I've been smashing Telly Swifts, man. I didn't have to become a millionaire to get that caliber of woman.
One of the people's choices, one of the fan favorites, a guy that can galvanize this crowd such as myself.
He's too ugly to be the world champ. The world champ should be pretty like me.
The AJ of trucking. Whoop! Yep, Brandon in Cincinnati.
SDS Promotions.
Yo, TBV, what's going on? How's my audio, fellas?
Straight.
Hey, man, I know you on your interviewing tip. You doing a lot of interviews every day. Freddie Roach made me think about somebody that'll be a great interview. Remember Frankie Gomez? Motherfucker that disappeared?
Yeah, the pit bull.
And that motherfucking interview him and ask him what happened. That'd be a great interview.
I always heard he was never a gym guy. They always say he was lazy. He wouldn't train, bro.
I remember seeing a picture.
And he was from East LA, man. I heard he was in the street.
Yeah, I remember.
He got big too.
Yeah,
I bet you that's what you about to say. A picture.
I remember seeing him. He was working in a mechanic shop, but he had put on some weight.
No.
Yeah, man, that'd be great because he kind of was supposed to be the next big thing for Freddie. So now that you're on your interview tip,
it's funny, man. Everybody who got a Filipino brings him to Freddie and shit. Like they about to make him the next Pacquiao. Shit, hilarious.
Yeah, he was Mexican. But as far as the boxing world, yeah, he was Mexican. He looks at Filipino.
No. I'm talking about Magsayo, Gesta. Any Filipino take him to Freddie.
What's the one that just lost?
He talking about the one that he talking about the pretty boy.
Casemiro.
Say that motherfucker can punch too.
No, not Casemiro. Casemiro ain't lose. He talking about the guy that lost to
Casemiro's the champ.
He talking about the guy that lost to that was supposed to fight Aokuso. I forgot who he lost to.
Yeah.
Oh man, what's his name? Fuck it. Nietes. That ain't Nietes. No, I forgot. Fuck it. I can't think of it. But yeah, man, if Joe Joyce and Hammer is what we got for this weekend, I'm gonna have to find something else to do. That's a shit.
Man,
it's time to use your motherfucking Manscaped.
Nah,
thank you.
I
was
Manscaped.
I don't know nothing about that. I was gonna say, it's the 4th though. You could, just spend time with the family.
There you go. Go to a baseball game or something.
Yeah.
Eat some barbecue.
7th inning stretch. Yeah.
There's a Christian Hammer fight. Is he gonna get knocked out?
Not if, it's just when.
It is true.
Yeah,
It's when.
Yeah, when. Shit, is he gonna go the distance? He's a big, durable guy.
It's funny. It was once upon a time he was durable. Remember, Fury was the only dude to get a RTD on him, but now he's folding.
Well, yeah, Tony Yoka went the distance with him, but we see Tony Yoka really ain't the goods.
Yeah, he just took an L.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
bro, he let Bacoli put the pause on him, man. That shit was crazy. I never expected that. With a dude that solid, you seen him spar. Did you expect that shit? My man's so tight and technically sound, like his hands stay up.
Who?
Yoka. You don't think so?
Nope.
Damn.
Not from what I see in my gym.
Wow. I feel like he's a nice high guard. The jab is nice and straight. Like the mechanics of the way he fights look straight.
I thought they were lying to me when they said he was like a gold medalist or something like that.
Get the fuck
I thought they were
outta
lying to
here.
me. For real.
See, I ain't get to see him spar Johnny. I seen him spar. Who we seen him spar? We got to see.
No, I saw him spar several people. Yeah, but
we saw him spar Johnny.
Yeah,
we for sure saw him spar Johnny.
Johnny 100%.
Cause I was there with you.
I think we got there.
Listen, but
no, I was there with you. I'm saying I saw him spar Johnny, so I know you saw him spar Johnny. Were you high? Absolutely. But they sparred.
I remember Johnny and Okoli more than anything. Yeah. I don't remember the
Johnny works with everybody, bro. Johnny with everybody.
Bro, but think about it though.
We got a new caller here.
It's been a month and a half since fucking Tony Yoka fought. Mm-hmm. So how long ago was that sparring? 2.5 months ago?
For me, that shit was last year for me.
You know how many fucking sparring sessions we didn't see?
That's what I'm saying. For me, that shit, it was so many sessions that came after that. That was last year. But Washington, what's up? Who's this?
This is Paul.
Paul, what's going on, brother?
Not much. Loving the show.
Appreciate it,
well,
man.
You're live, brother. Tell us what's on your mind.
I'm an old school boxing fan. I watched all the fights in the 90s, so I'm glad you got Bones on there. I want to say what's up. I loved watching him fight Kevin Kelly, all those guys back in the day.
Thank you. I appreciate it, brother.
Yeah, you bet. And then I watched this kid. You guys talked about Tank and everybody. I see this kid. Floyd Schofield. You guys ever hear him?
Floyd Schofield. Yup.
He's gonna be the best fighter ever. What's that?
Yeah, no, we were just saying that. Yes, we know who you're referring to.
They do. I don't.
Yeah, he signed at Davies Promotions.
Yeah. How good is he? His dad was saying he's gonna be the best fighter ever, and he could beat everybody right now.
I mean, he's doing well. And he does have a, sparring story.
Everybody has a sparring story.
Yeah, I didn't know if he was just all hype or if there's something to this kid. And
I guess time will tell.
Yeah,
really.
yeah, you'll find out soon enough. Rumor is he's going to be signing a Golden Boy, or that they've showed interest in him.
All right. Well, hey, thanks for letting me on the show, guys, and yeah, keep it up.
Anytime, brother.
Thank you.
C-Dub. Alabama.
Yo, TBV.
What up?
TBV, what's good? What's good?
What's up?
Greenwald Ness, the Bones. Yo, smash the like button. It's free. Do something with yourself. Man, yeah, boxing a little slow this weekend. We got runners. They not like how you was, Bones, man. We got Joseph Parker, man. He giving every excuse in the book, then join another promotion. We're supposed to be seeing Joseph Parker and Joyce this weekend, but I got what y'all got. I got what y'all need to do. UFC got a monster card. It's all strikers. This you can watch this one.
No way, Jose.
It's gonna be no wrestling. It's gonna be all strikers, man. It's a striker heavy card. Izzy, Sean O'Malley, the dude I've been telling you to follow. He's not going for a takedown. He's nothing but striking.
Yo, man,
boxing real.
I love Sean O'Malley, but the motherfucker's so cocky. Like, bro, if you hurt a motherfucker, finish him. Stop that hand in your air shit. Because, bro, every time he does that, it's like he doesn't get to finish for another round and a half.
It look cool, don't it? That shit look cool, don't
it? It gonna look cool till the right motherfucker catch you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? He looking cute with that shit
Ain't
to
no
the right
one
motherfucker.
catching him, Danny. Ain't no one catching him.
Motherfuckers been saying that about everybody at the top of the sport. I like him. I'm just saying he can't be doing that cute shit against because the right motherfucker going.
Right. Mm-hmm. He on his way up to the top, so until he get to the top, he gonna look pretty while he doing it. Shit, and get a lot of money, get a lot of fans on the way. I'm a fight fan. I fuck with boxing. Shit, but when it's slow, go ahead and go to a bar, man, catch a UFC fight, catch a UFC card, man. Shout out TBV. Smash the like button, do something with yourself. It's free.
Appreciate it. Make sure to subscribe too, motherfuckers. We trying to hit 150,000 subscribers by the end of tonight.
How many more we need, man? How many more we need?
I had to pull it up. Hold on.
Shit crazy.
Who we got?
Been there already.
Austin, who we got?
That's it. Everybody. Nesta Gibbs, Instagram and Twitter. Catch me on the next one. Peace.
Nest GTO, Instagram and Twitter. He meant Nesta Gibbs, TikTok, YouTube, Rainbow Danny, all platforms. It's Bones Adams Boxing, right?
Yes, sir.
Bones Adams Boxing on
period.
Instagram.
Is it a period?
Bones.adams.boxing.
Bones.adams.boxing. The Boxing Voice on all fucking platforms. We out tomorrow morning, 6